Hi everyone, welcome to the second video in Human Resource Management topic. In this video we will be discussing about the major functions of Human Resource Department in every organization. Let's have a glance on all the major functions of HRM. Further breakdown of all these functions can be seen in the subsequent slides. The first and important function is recruitment. Some organizations treat this function as the only function of HR department, which is totally wrong. Recruitment process starts with identifying the needs of the opening, whether it is recently vacant or newly formed. Next step is preparing a job description based on the knowledge, skill, and experience needed for the candidate, which gives a clear idea of roles and responsibilities of the job. Talent search. The next step includes identifying the right talent, attract him to the organization and develop a sense of motivation to apply. Effective screening of applied candidates and accurately shortlisting the screened candidates is the next important step in recruitment. Shortlisted candidates are invited for interview or a written test. Nowadays most of the interviews are happening online. The final stage of recruitment process is evaluation of the interviewed candidate and issuing an offer of employment. As the firm can either accept or reject the candidate, the same is applicable for the candidate also. The candidate may reject the offer after a tedious recruitment process. Once the candidate has been turned to an employee through the recruitment process, the next process is an effective induction of employee into the organization. As the first step, introduce the new employee to the team members to create a comfortable atmosphere and ease their first day worries. Workplace tour enables the new employee to familiarize with the surroundings and facilities available. In health and safety induction, the employee must learn to assess the workplace risks involved and emergency preparedness. Documents like original contract copies, identity cards, bank details etc. are sorted out next. An employee handbook is normally provided to get a clear understanding of company policies and procedures. And the final step in onboarding process is a detailed explanation of key responsibilities of the employee's new role. Comprehensive training programs for employees, when well executed, bring prosperity to the organization. Following are the steps involved in training and development functions of HR management. The need of a training and development program is addressed by properly assessing the requirements. The next step is to define the objectives which provide direction and a template to measure its success once executed. Design the training program in view of the needs of the employee. Development of training program involves creating training contents, material and other aids. Scheduling training programs and subsequent mobilization of resources are the key elements of effective training implementation. And the final step is to evaluate the effectiveness of training program through feedback and assessment. Performance management is all about aligning the performances of individual employees with the overall vision of the firm. To do that, first create a performance management plan consisting of the objective of having this plan, applicability in day-to-day activities and a practical reward system. Set SMART goals to each employee and break down the same into genuine milestones. Build a performance review system which address the quantity and quality of measurement and evaluation. Establish a growth mindset to employees which motivates them to provide positive feedbacks. And, for a better execution of performance management systems, keep the cycle rolling with a PDCA concept. Succession planning is an important part of staffing process in which existing staffs are replaced internally or externally with highly potential alternative employees. First, have an internal reflection to identify qualifications of key positions. Next step is a top-down approach to know when these key positions will be vacant or to be replaced. Develop job profiles including current tasks, qualifications, evolution of the position, and additional skill requirement. Recruitment in this case will be implementing referral and upskilling programs. Appoint the right choice and a right fit from multiple angles rather than a biased selection. Have a smooth transition with proper trade-off between the leaving staff and newly appointed. Document the entire process, lessons learned and residual risks for further development. Management of the total compensation of team members, including benefits, is what this function of HR handles. As normal practice, HR strategies are to be aligned with that of the overall organizational strategies and hence an important aspect while designing the compensation plan. Establish standards in defining factors to analyze the relative worth of various jobs involved. External factors like cost of living, social influences, cultural diversity, etc., are to be considered for contingency review. Design and implement the compensation plan with details including timelines for wage increments, incentive plans and prerequisites. As always, take a step back and evaluate the satisfaction and morale of employees as they relate to the overall productivity. A strong and authentic relationship between the team member and managers drives performance and high morale and satisfaction. Here are the processes in this functional area. Understand how employees feel about their relationship with their direct manager. These includes well-being, trust, respect and lot more. An intentional connection with a personal and human level approach is needed to build the emotional capital. Uncertainty on managers' expectation and needs are to be eliminated to reduce ambiguity, which subsequently reduce friction. Create an atmosphere where gestures of thanks and kind words of appreciation lingers with feedbacks and recognition. Employee engagement brings a sense of purpose and an autonomy in performing job by the employee. HR management team manages these aspects by doing the following. Recognition and rewarding positive behaviors and good work is the key for employee engagement. Employees feel hard to engage into their job when the level of trust towards their managers are low. Ensure that managers provide a clear narration about their expectations from the employees and objectives behind. HR management must bring all the employees to the vision and mission of the organizations to feel highly connected. Pay attention to the engagement among the managers since the same have a cascading effect across the firm. HR information systems have the following components for effective operations in technologically driven world. All employee information are entered, tracked and managed through an online software solution across the globe. Clocking hours of each employee are monitored to keep punctuality and attendance. HR information systems helps in reducing errors by reducing human interface in payroll calculation too. All queries, feedback, data and communication related to benefits are managed for a total employee experience. User access to employees into the HR information system create a culture where employees have more freedom in operation. Firm reach its zenith when HR information systems handles the recruitment processes also. HR analytics refers to the process involved in capturing, tracking, and evaluating human resource-related data. This leads to actionable insights and further decisions to enhance the efficiency of operations. Here are the few benefits of HR analytics. Each and every step of recruitment process can be tracked and controlled, which gives the firm a competitive edge in this fierce job market. Continuous monitoring of employee performance provide a report, telling whether they are in stress, motivated, or in need of more training. Managers and executives get a clear picture of entire workforce and hence can plan their actions to deliver competitive efficiency. Significant feedback of degree of satisfaction, buried in the database, can be extracted by the manager, which help them to prevent excessive employee turnover. Thank you very much, and see you in the next video on the components of HR management. Till then, goodbye and best wishes.